The norm, the default is like negative, cynical, skeptical. It's like, it's just bad.
This idea of hustle culture is all around us. It can feel like a bit much at times. YouTube pages full of clickbait and seemingly unrealistic claims of how much money you can make if you rise and grind or buy this one certain product that's gonna 10x your business. It's easy to look at the lives of these hustlers and assume that even if they are monetarily successful, that it comes at a cost. Their health, their families, their personal relationships. There's no way that this shit is legit, sustainable, or even healthy. But what if it is?
What is up, man? How are you?
Dude. Today I recorded a podcast with my homie Mike Reezy, aka Reezy Resells. Mike used to come into the coffee shop and get coffee with ridiculous amounts of cream and sugar multiple times a day. I've literally never seen anyone drink this much coffee. Never. Literally ever. Never. It's insane. We immediately connected on skateboarding, and through our friendship over the next few years, he went from drinking coffee with copious amounts of cream and sugar to making his own French presses at home, to ultimately drinking straight espresso and becoming a really passionate and damn good home barista in the process. At the same time as coffee transformation was happening, he was having another evolution in his life. He went from selling used random knickknacks on eBay to used books on Amazon to used everything on Amazon and starting a YouTube channel to chronicle this in the process. I used to see him gathering used books to sell, and I remember thinking to myself, this dude is fucking tripping. There's no way anybody's gonna buy used books, or at least not enough used books to support a family.
Grew up super poor, food stamps, welfare, government health care. I never knew anyone that owned a business, had a nice car. No one in my family graduated high school, owned a house, nothing. I was homeless, I lived in hotels. I dropped out of high school in 10th grade, had a kid, got married when I was 16, still married 18 years later. 13 years ago, I found out about selling books on Amazon. And so I've been selling books and other things on Amazon full-time for the last 13 years, and I sold over 5 million gross in that time period.
So why the fuck does any of this matter? What's the deal? Well, there are two qualities that Mike has that continue to inspire me personally. The first is generosity. He's always been giving back. When I first met him, he was collecting used skateboard parts. He'd take these parts and build them into completes, give those completes to kids who couldn't afford their own skateboards.
Well, I get a lot of satisfaction out of helping people, and that's not just like helping the average guy learn how to sell something, but maybe it's meeting another guy who has a personal brand at a conference and then, helping him up his Instagram game.
Fast forward to when we were opening Cat and Cloud, we were running a Kickstarter campaign to get that final push going. He called us up and asked to meet, didn't say why. He whips out $1,000 cash, hands it over to us just to support the cause. I'll never forget that day. It means so much to me personally, and it means so much to us as a business. No words. Second thing that sets him apart is just his ability to believe that anything is possible. That if you believe in yourself, despite everyone telling you you're nuts, despite everyone telling you that you suck, that you're a failure.
As a society, we disproportionately value negative thoughts and emotions way more than positive stuff. Like, people don't talk about when they're happy.
I can't count how many people told me before we opened, we don't need another coffee shop. Please don't open. The reality is, anybody who has the dream to start a business, try something new, or even just grow as a person, they have a mountain in front of them. And if you don't believe that you can scale that mountain, you probably won't even take the first step. But if you believe and you get it cracking, you still might not make it to the top, but you'll be in a better place than you were before, and you'll have the journey, the adventure, and the experience that goes along with it. And Mike is someone who inspires me to take that first step, to believe in myself and attack things with a positive outlook.
You will literally take over the world. If you wake up and you do your gratitude journals, your to-do list, you listen to 5 minutes of motivational, and you work out for 40 minutes, like, you are literally gonna destroy anything that day. Honestly, that whole mental thing that I just talked about, I think is the biggest barrier between anybody that lives in a modern world, country, and success, more than the financial. Because I think someone who doesn't believe in themselves and doesn't have a dream with all the money in the world is not going to do as well as the opposite. The person that has a dream, does believe in themselves, and is like willing to work for it.
Does a lot of this sound like corny, self-help, motivational bullshit? Sure, but I've seen it change people's lives in very real ways. Is the hustle life for everyone? Maybe not. But maybe we're not talking about hustle. Maybe what we're talking about is just hard work. And for perspective, both of us work about the same amount of hours in a day and still have that time and freedom to do things that we love and be around people that make our lives better.
Where's your board at?
It's in your hand, dude.
Oh, holy shit. What?
I don't know. Maybe the reason I made this video is to simply say thank you to someone who's been a positive force in my life and let y'all people know that you can't always knock the hustle. Stay dialed, y'all, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.
Peace out. What do you call your fans yet? You got a name for them?
Oh, like a tribe?
Like we call like Reezy Ninjas.
Oh, Reezy Ninjas?
Yeah.
I don't have one. What should I call them?
Sprotages.
Spro.
Sprotages. All the Sprotages out there.